What is up, my gente? Your boys coming through once again. Today's video is going to be about coming across a triple C inmate, EOP or JCAT in the state, in the prison system of the state of California. It's something that a lot of people don't get to experience, and my experience, it was not a good experience, man. But I'm here to share my experience with you guys and see what you guys think about this, man. But let's get to the video. So this happened around the time that I had like 2 or 3 years into the system, right? And I was in cell 218. For those who've been in prison, it's like a corner cell, right? Cell 117 was open. It's been open for a couple of days. And usually back then, all the cells were full. Like if a cell was empty, it was rare, but if it was empty, there within a couple of days, that cell would be full already. Nowadays, there's different types of empty cells in the buildings, right? So all of a sudden, somebody came in and landed in cell 117, right? He was a Hispanic individual, and me and my cellie, we had to pay attention, right? And me and my cellie just seen him and like, all right, whatever. Uh, the homie's gonna go over there and check the guy up, see what's going on with this individual, right? So he seemed cool, you know. He went to this orientation. It's like a 2 week process where you have to go to see committee so they can let you go out there and program, right? And the guy, he didn't have nothing. The cell was empty. He didn't have nothing, so people were looking out for him, stuff like that. Well, the guy eventually ended up coming out of his cell. The whole time he was right there on orientation, he was quiet, chill, whatever. But then he came out of his cell and started the program, and he seemed like a normal guy. You know what I mean? He can hold a conversation with you and just talk to you normal, you know? So I never seen nothing wrong with this guy. And then all of a sudden, one day, man, me and my son were watching TV, and we start hearing somebody counting, right? And we're like, damn, that's the guy in 117. And sure enough, man, we were like, at first I thought he was doing counting. Probably he was doing like a package list or something like that, right? So I didn't pay no mind. You know, I was like, man, this guy probably don't know how to get down with the program, stuff like that. He's being loud and stuff like that. And I just felt for his neighbors, the people he had in his vent. Those guys in 116, 216, and 217, because they can hear everything. If I can hear it, they can hear it. And the thing about that cell is because there's nothing in that cell, so the echo is amazing, man. It gets louder. So that's how it went. He just went off for maybe like for 30 minutes, and I'm like first I was like, man, what's going on right here? But eventually he kicked back. He go out there on program and act normal, right? He'll act normal, and I'm pretty sure somebody told him, damn, dude, you were talking or doing math hella loud or something, right? Well, sure enough, man, eventually here a pattern started to develop. Every so often, he start counting like for 30 minutes, an hour, man. And it was like not every day, but every certain days, like every 3 days or something like that, right? And I'm like, man, like this guy's playing on somebody or what's going on, right? Like he's playing a trick or somebody or what's going on? Because it came to a point like, man, he's getting kind of annoying. You know, you want like peace. You don't want to hear the neighbors to talking and stuff like that. You know, so we just put our earbuds and we just watch TV. Or I just told myself, hey man, if you need to talk to me, just make some hand signals and just let me know, because this guy's being loud as you know what I mean. He's being too loud. We're not used to this. You're not used to it. You doing that in level 4, so it's like, damn. Eventually, man, eventually, it came down to it when he was doing it for like for a couple hours, and then he did it at 9, like around 9 p.m. We trying to chill, and they're like, nah, this guy's on something, man. He only lasted like for a week after he went off orientation, man, because he did it slowly, right? So this guy is like, he started doing it super loud, start counting and not stopping. Like he don't care for nobody. And I mean, nobody tells him nothing because you ain't gonna get loud on the tier and tell him nothing. You know, maybe his neighbors ask him, "Hey man, you alright?" or something like that. But most likely he ignore him or act or probably gave him some conversation. Who knows? So I came to the point that basically it was known that he was not okay, man, and he needed to go. The guy needed to go, and sure enough, man, it came out after that time of when he did it at night. After that one time, man, they actually released us to go eat breakfast, right? They started with the bottom tier A section, 101, 102. So they started opening all those cells. They got to the cell, they did B section. By the time he made it out the building, man, they didn't even start to open C section when the yard went down. It just went down. They went off on him. They actually got removed from the yard, man, and that was it. To be honest, man, we were happy, man. Everybody's happy. It is a messed up situation, but we were happy, man. We ain't trying to be bothered by somebody like that. But it's messed up in the sense that administration or whoever's in charge of all that stuff, the committee placement, they should have known that that individual wasn't right. I mean, they got certain yards for them. They're called the EOP yards, where usually they put all these guys who got issues with themselves or with their head, right? And they take them on this yard where I believe they talk to sites and they get their pill call and stuff like that, where they get the assistance that they need, you know, the attention that they need. But once in a while, people will slide through the cracks, man, and this is actually what will happen, you know, because again, those guys cannot function with regular inmates, especially when there are certain codes and rules that you have to follow, man. And at the end of the day, who's to blame? I mean, you cannot blame the inmates administration. That's their job to actually verify that these individuals are okay or they're not okay to program in certain yards, you know. But again, this was my one experience. Do I love it? No, I don't love it. I hate to be bothered. I mean, everybody in prison hates to be bothered by somebody like that. You know what I mean? Especially being disrespectful. And that's one thing that all prisons want, just being respected, and that's it. But hopefully you like this story, man. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like and comment on the video, man. If you like if you like it, you know. Anyhow, I do appreciate you guys for the time, for everything you guys been doing, and a shout out to all my supporters. A shout out to everyone who's pushing my channel, who's supporting the channel, man. Muchas gracias. From me and my family, we do appreciate it. With this being said, I'm gonna end this video. So to next video. Gracias.